Last time, on the Kicking of Mumkey Jones, it was suggested that Digibro misrepresented Mumkey by calling him a liar.
Mumkey put out a video why he was kicked from the PCP. Mumkey was kicked from the PCP today, and he frames everything flippantly and incorrectly, including outright lies.
But whether he intentionally falsified facts or simply misunderstood what Mumkey was saying was left up in the air. This time, we'll be going more in depth to come out with a verdict as to whether Digibro is innocent or guilty of intentionally lying to the fans. To do this, we'll need to take another look at Digi's video on the PCP channel.
There was a time where they bought his website, and Mumkey frames it that he got them to give Jesse back the website. No, he got them to sell Jesse the website for the same price that they paid for it, which they should not have been legally able to buy in the first place because it's protected by copyright because it's endlessjess.com. Endless Jess is a copyright of Jesse. Jesse doesn't have the money to take these people to court over that.
To be clear, Digi's claim is that because Jesse owns a copyrighted trademark on the name Endless Jess, the trolls in question should not have legally been able to buy the domain endlessjess.com. Being a pretend online lawman, I did some research and found the Anti-Cyber Squatting Consumer Protection Act, which covers the legal issues brought up in Digi's video. So in order for there to be legal ramifications, the trolls would need to be found accountable under this act. Let's take a look. The ACPA is a U.S. law enacted in 1999 that established a cause of action for registering, trafficking in, or using a domain name confusingly similar to or dilutive of a trademark or personal name. The law was designed to thwart cyber squatters who registered internet domain names containing trademarks with no intention of creating a legitimate website, but instead planned to sell the domain name to the trademark owner or a third party. To verify Digi's claims, I needed to find out if the name Endless Jess is actually a trademark name copyrighted and owned by Jesse Woods. So once again, I headed off to Twitter to ask him myself. I sent him a tweet asking if he had a trademark on the name Endless Jess. Since then, it's been over 24 hours, and no response. Because of this, I had to take it upon myself to find any trademarks under the name Endless Jess. The search turned up nothing. It appears as though the name Endless Jess isn't protected by copyright after all. But for the sake of argumentation, let's assume that Jesse does own the trademark on the name Endless Jess, and the United States Patent and Trademark Offices are simply behind on their filings. The next step is finding out why the trolls purchased the domain endlessjess.com. Was it with the intention of profiting off the domain by selling it to Jesse? In this case, I think it's fairly obvious. No. The troll or trolls that purchased the domain had no intention of selling the domain to Jesse. They built a website that they were using to troll him, and they only relinquished the domain after Mumkey pleaded with them. Were their actions ethical? Probably not. Was it funny? That's subjective. But was it legal? Without a doubt, yes, it was legal. Whoever originally purchased and used the domain endlessjess.com was well within their legal rights. That having been said, being ignorant of a subsection of copyright law is hardly something that you can hold against someone else. So once again, I'm going to let Digi off the hook and assume that he was simply misinformed or misunderstood the law regarding cyber squatting. Time to head back to the video to see if there's any tangible evidence of Digi lying.
The problem with Mumkey's video is that it's 5 minutes long and he super condensed an entire year of arguing that has been non-stop. Do not let him make you think that this came out of nowhere at the end here. This has been a constant issue since Mumkey joined the PCP.
After first hearing this in Digi's video, I was confused because I didn't remember Mumkey saying that the issue came out of nowhere. Nor did I, as a viewer, come away with that impression after watching the video. So I decided to revisit Mumkey's video to try and find an instance of Mumkey trying to make the viewer believe that things came out of nowhere. This is what I found.
So pretty much, for the past year, a small, seemingly dedicated portion of my fan base, and self-admittedly a few of my online friends, took it upon themselves to participate in a harassment campaign against Endless Jess, composed of I guess, posting mean comments on his videos and tweeting at him. And they bought endlessjess.com and they've made videos criticizing him and things like that. And he held me responsible for their actions, and there were several fights over the course of the last year in the PCP Discord chat.
Do not let him make you think that this came out of nowhere at the end here. This has been a constant issue since Mumkey joined the PCP.
For the past year, over the course of the last year in the PCP.
This was the most incriminating piece of evidence that I'd come across yet. How could Digi have possibly misunderstood what Mumkey said to the point where Digi adduced the exact opposite of what Mumkey had both stated and implied in his video? To me, the evidence clearly pointed to one thing. Digibro bold-faced lied to the fans in order to paint Mumkey as the villain. This on its own was shocking, but what was revealed after was even more heinous than I had ever imagined. At 8:42 a.m. on October 8th, 2017, Mumkey released Discord chat messages with Digibro from the date that Mumkey was kicked from the PCP. What they showed was that Digi had originally misunderstood Mumkey's intentions with regards to his statements made about the insufferable social media argument. What it also showed was Mumkey clarifying his intentions regarding the statements he made in his video. But most importantly, what it revealed was Digibro's true colors. You see, at the time of these messages, Digi's story video was still rendering. He could have easily stopped rendering the video and edited out the parts that were untrue before uploading it. But instead, he rendered and uploaded the video as it was, fully aware that what he was saying was not true. But he didn't care. He made a straw Mumkey and beat it to death. The lies that he told to the fans were shameful and unfair, and he needs to apologize for what he said. And the same thing goes for Jesse, who earlier put out an extra long tweet claiming that Digi's video was 100% truthful, when it was anything but. In addition to that, he went on to shit-talk Mumkey's fans, claiming that they can't see the nuance of the situation. How ironic. He also stated that he's the sole victim and has nothing to apologize for. But that is simply wrong. He does have something to apologize for. And so does Digi. Not just to Mumkey, but to the fans. Because if the procrastinators wanted Mumkey out, that's fine. It's their decision to make. But Digi, you could have easily made that video simply highlighting the issues and pointing out why things with Mumkey weren't working. Instead, you treated us all like a bunch of dumb idiots, lying to our fucking faces, you sick fuck. And Jesse, while you were victimized, you're far from being the only one, and claiming that Digi's side of the story was entirely truthful was both ignorant and disrespectful, and you fucking knew it. Because in that video, Digi laundered lies like Escobar laundered drug money, and you praised him for it. And now you both need to make things right. Apologize and retract the dishonest, deceitful disinformation that you spread because it's making us all sick. And I want to know why. The fans deserve to know why. What could possibly make lying in this situation worth it? What are Digi's motives, and what is he hiding? That's exactly what I intend to find out next time on the Kicking of Mumkey Jones. Want to experience the action live? Follow Find Why Kick Mumk on Twitter to stay up to date on all the groundbreaking developments in this case, to find the truth, whatever the cost.